Good morning, on and all. Welcome to Abu with Musaf. The God, Almighty God, given us 2 ears and one tongue to speak less and to hear and to listen more. You know what is the different between hearing and listening? What is the meaning of hear and listen? Is there any difference between these two? There is one more adding active listening. What is this? The third one, active listening. Today, we are going to learn some important points about active listening. Before that, I will differentiate what is this hearing, listening, and active listening. Then you will come to know what is these three and the differentiation. Listen. The word listen contains the same letter as the word silent. If you are listening, you have to be silent, a simple method. So the word listen and silent, same letters in both sentences. So it is coincidental. Listen, so it should be silent. Then only you can listen. So why we are listening? What is the reason for listening? There are few points written: to obtain information, to understand the things. Sometimes we are listening for enjoyment, songs, listening. We are listening the songs for enjoyment and to learn some new things. The process of listening is hear, attend, understand, respond, and remember. This is the process of active listening. How the active listening is happening? It is first we hearing. For that here we are attending and understanding what is we are hearing and responding for that and remembering in our mind. That is called active listening. So what is the benefit if we listen the things? What we will get if we listen, not hearing? Before explaining this slide, I will explain the differentiation. The hearing, the very simple example, I can say, what is hearing? It is simple noises. Like if we are passing, uh, if we go out of our room, out of our house, we can hear lots of noises. Voice of vehicles and a voice of flights and trains and lots of other birds. There are so many noises. We are, noise pollution. You hear that word, right? So, like noise pollution, it is hearing, all over the place. If you go out, that is just we are hearing. We are not keeping those old sounds in our mind. Just automatically, and unintentionally, we are hearing. That is called hear. Simple hear. And the second one is listening. Listening is like we are sometimes, we are while jogging, we are keeping headphones and listening some songs and listening some tunes, and what we like to listen something like while we are sometimes my habit while I am sleeping, I'm just keeping some audios in the mobile. By listening, I will sleep. So it's different upon the person what he like to listen. So listening is we are just giving the importance and giving the uh, concentration, but not in deep. That is called listening. So you want to know what is active listening then. For example, active listening, you can differentiate active listen from the listening and from the hearing. Active listening is last 1 week before I had an exam, online exam. The exam rule was they will post one video before 1 day before this exam. So for that exam, they uploaded one video 1 day before. That video duration was 1.5 an hour. Okay, that video we have to listen. We have to listen carefully. Very next day, they will give half an hour time to write the exam. The question will be only from that video which they posted 1 day before. So what I did, I listened. This is not like song listening, or this is not like just hearing. It is, I am going deeply. I am digging into that. I am listening carefully each and every words, every sentence, what he is saying. And I am writing the important points. After this 1.5 hour video, I can say what he said, what are the things he included in that video. So that is called active listening. We are going deeply and digging into that and finding out lots of what are the information he gave, a bit of the information, a very small point we are catching and writing and remembering and by hearting and attending the exam. This is called active listening. So what we will get if we do active listening? Increase productivity. We can increase our productivity in our work field, in our own business, or whatever it is. And also work relationship we can improve, and also we can improve like the skill of marketing and skill of negotiation, and also we can reduce conflict between the customers and between the colleagues, and whatever some misunderstanding if we keep active listening while during the meeting time. And how we can become active listener? What is the steps we have to follow to become an active listener? What we have to do if there is any meetings? What we have to do to become active listener? It is normally what we are doing. Like if there is any meeting, if there is any training from HR or from management, so what we will give to them for listening, like just hearing or just listening, or we are completely it is submitting as a active listening mode. So we have to find out that. For that there are some steps. Let us go that for that steps. These all are the 1 to 5 steps. We will go one two by one. Pay attention. First we have to pay attention. Pay attention. It is how we have to keep our eye contact with that speaker who is speaking. It's not a big conference. It's not only in big conference. It's a small meeting or with one to one conversation. In that time also we have to keep eye contact. And also while listening him, don't prepare response. Just listen what he is saying, what he is telling, what is the points he is adding. All those, just listen that what he's saying. Don't prepare how can I respond for that, how can I respond for this. No, don't do that. Listen to the body language, how his body language while he is talking, that those all are the things. Just listen. And the second, show it. See, he has to know that I am listening. So the person who is speaking, he should know you are listening him. For that, what you have to do, you have to nod occasionally. Like you have to shake your heads. You have to say some, yes, I see, yeah, yeah, something noise you have to, reply for that conversation. So he will come to know, okay, this person is listening. So what will happen? And also you have to change your facial expression. Mm, yes. Correct. Yeah. Something like, you have to support. So it will be get encouragement to speak, to the speaker to continue the topic what he is speaking. Next, what you have to do? Feedback. Feedback. See, once he finish his talk, you should become a position to give a feedback. What he said, rephrase what you heard from him. Just rephrase for that. You make from your own sentence and give the feedback. And also, if you have any doubts, you can ask the question. And what and all you listen, from that speaker, you summarize all those things in your mind, because you did active listening. It all there. So summarize. Then stop predicting. Very important thing. See, someone, what is our culture is, if someone start to speak, we will predict, that person, I know what he will speak. Don't predict. Don't underestimate anyone. Let him speak. And sometimes, you are adding the sentence to him. Don't do that. Don't complete the sentence for him. He will do that. If he start to speak, he know how to complete that. Let him speak. And don't interrupt with argument. If he start to say something, suddenly you are catching and asking the questions. No, let him complete what he has. Don't predict the next word. Okay, that person is going to say this word. No, let him complete. He has some his imaginary and his idea, his thought, and see his style. Let him complete that. See, sometimes what we are doing, we are just trying to make judgments about the speaker instead of listening. You have to listen first, judgment next. So the fifth one is, always while asking the question, don't argue. Appropriate. You have to respond appropriately. Be candid, open, and honest, and respect. It all need to be in your question, in your feedback, in your evaluation. It is not evaluation. Like, you have to clarify the things if you don't don't know well. It is not like argument style. You have to be very polite and very honest and very respect. So this all today. So thank you for listening. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and have a nice day. Bye.